You walked into the store last week. You picked up something you've bought 100 times before, and the price made you do a double take. You're not imagining it. Tariffs are real, they're hitting your wallet right now, and the average American household is absorbing about $1,500 in added costs this year alone, whether they know it or not. But here's the thing. Some purchases right now are still smart. Some are worth waiting on. And some? You're about to massively overpay if you don't ask the right questions first. I'm going to give you the 5 questions to ask before you buy anything in this tariff economy. Stay with me. Question 3 is the one most people completely skip, and it could save you hundreds of dollars on a single purchase. Welcome to Quick Financial Concepts, where we help you make smarter financial decisions by asking the right questions first. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming, because this tariff situation is not going away anytime soon. Before we get into the 5 questions, let me give you a 60-second picture of what's actually happening, because the news makes this confusing on purpose. Here's the simple version. The U.S. currently has a 10% tariff on nearly all imported goods that covers about a third of everything this country buys from abroad. On top of that, specific industries like auto, steel, and electronics are facing even higher rates. What that means for you: companies import goods. They pay more, and they pass that cost to you at the register. Procter & Gamble, the company that makes your soap, your shampoo, your household staples, already raised prices on 25% of their products this year because of tariffs. That is one company. Multiply that across every shelf in every store you shop at. Now, here's the part that actually matters. Not every product is equally affected. That's where these 5 questions come in. They are your filter. Use them before any significant purchase: a car, an appliance, electronics, furniture, clothing, anything over $100 where the price has changed or feels different than you expected. Let's go. Question number 1. Is this product made or assembled in the U.S.? This is your first filter, and it's more nuanced than it sounds. You might think made in America means you're fully insulated from tariffs. Not always. A product can be assembled in the U.S. but built from imported components, steel, microchips, circuit boards, that are all subject to tariffs. So, the finished product still gets more expensive even if the last screwdriver was turned in Ohio. However, products with a higher percentage of domestic content are generally less impacted than those manufactured entirely overseas. What to do? Before you buy, look for the country of origin label. For bigger purchases, a quick Google search of the brand plus tariff impact or Made in USA will tell you a lot. Websites, including the manufacturer's own FAQ pages, have been publishing this information under consumer pressure. If it's largely imported, especially from China, you are almost certainly paying a tariff premium right now. That leads directly to question 2. Question number 2. Is the price higher than it was 12 months ago, and is that the new normal? This question is about anchoring your expectations correctly. A lot of consumers are getting sticker shock right now, assuming prices will come back down. Some will, many won't. Here's the financial reality. Once a company raises prices to cover tariff costs, they rarely lower them even when tariff pressure eases. Economists call this price stickiness. The company already reset consumer expectations. They're not voluntarily giving that margin back. So before you wait for a price to drop, ask yourself, is there any reason to believe it actually will? Or are you waiting on hope? What to do? Use a free tool like Google Shopping or Camel for Amazon purchases. It shows you the price history of a product over time. If the price spiked in early 2025 and has stayed flat ever since, that's your new floor. Plan accordingly. The takeaway: stop waiting for prices that aren't coming back. Budget for the new reality and make a deliberate decision instead of a passive one. Question number 3. Am I buying this on credit? And does the math still work? This is the one most people skip, and it is the most dangerous mistake you can make right now. Here's the scenario. You need a new refrigerator. The price went up $300 because of tariffs on imported appliances. You put it on a credit card, planning to pay it off over 6 months. Except that the average credit card interest rate right now is over 21%. U.S. credit card debt just hit a record $1.2 trillion. That tariff-inflated price just got even more expensive because of the interest you're paying to finance it. What to do? Run this simple math before any financed purchase. Take the total purchase price, add the interest you'll pay at your card's rate over your realistic payoff timeline, and ask, is this item worth that total number? If you have a 0% promotional offer, that changes the equation, but only if you're disciplined enough to pay it off before the promotional period ends. Miss that deadline, and the deferred interest hits all at once on many cards. The tariff has already raised the price. Don't let high-interest debt raise it again. Question number 4. Can I buy this used, refurbished, or wait for a life cycle reset? Tariffs are applied to new imported goods. The used market doesn't get that surcharge. This is one of the most underutilized financial moves available to consumers right now. The secondary market for appliances, electronics, furniture, and even cars is one of the few places where tariff inflation has not fully hit. Yet. Certified refurbished products from major manufacturers come with warranties, have been tested and restored, and can run 20 to 40% less than new. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, manufacturer refurbished stores, and even Costco's refurbished section are worth a serious look before you buy new. For cars specifically, this is huge. New vehicles are among the hardest hit categories under current tariffs. The used car market, while not cheap, is not subject to the same tariff pressure as new imports. If you can buy a 2-year-old vehicle instead of a new one, the financial math is significantly better right now than it was 2 years ago. What to do? Before any major purchase, spend 15 minutes checking one secondary market source. It costs you nothing but time. What you find may surprise you. Question number 5. Is this a need right now, or am I reacting to fear? This one is psychological, and it matters more than people want to admit. When tariffs are in the news, there's a consumer behavior pattern that shows up every time: panic buying. People rush to purchase big-ticket items, cars, appliances, electronics, because they're afraid prices are going to spike even higher, and sometimes that's a rational calculation. But sometimes that urgency is manufactured by retailers who know you're watching the news, by advertising that plays on scarcity, and by your own anxiety about the economy. Before you pull the trigger on any large purchase, ask yourself, if prices stayed exactly where they are today for the next 6 months, would I still feel this urgent about buying right now? If the honest answer is no, you may be reacting to fear rather than financial logic. A purchase made from panic rarely looks smart in hindsight. What to do? Apply a 48-hour rule on any unplanned purchase over $200. Write down why you want to buy it today. Revisit that note in 48 hours. You'll either feel the same, and you can move forward with confidence, or the urgency fades, and you just saved yourself real money. Today's final thought. Here are your 5 questions before you buy anything in this tariff environment. 1. Is this product made or assembled domestically or mostly imported? 2. Is this the new permanent price, or is there a realistic reason to wait? 3. If I'm financing this, does the math still work at today's interest rates? 4. Can I get this used, refurbished, or at the next product cycle for significantly less? 5. Am I buying from logic or from fear? These 5 questions take 5 minutes. They can save you hundreds of dollars on a single purchase and thousands over the course of a year. If this is useful, here's what I need from you. Share this video with someone you know who's about to make a big purchase. One share, one friend, could save them real money at a time when every dollar counts. Subscribe if you're not already. We break down real financial decisions so you can avoid expensive mistakes and make smarter money moves. And drop a comment below. What are you holding off on buying right now because of prices? We read every comment, and your answer might become the next video topic. And remember, tariffs tax the product, but impulse buying taxes you.